Zanetor Rawlings, NDC for be almost supporting people from the Rawlings factor. Dodwana who say, oh, mami obetimi abedi president e Ghana ha. Dodwana etepeno say obetimi and so the very first female president of Ghana. And that is Dr. Zanetor Rawlings. Now, what is she also saying? She visited the Odo River, Odona, the aftermath of a year in so toy, and any 2 days in so atopa, Ghana ha, ama flat, baby, a year, Emma, Aquia, or as a Western region, Noah. Second Noah, man first started friend or say, hey, Noah, walk, he da bain, I be and so now start you. I hear who on crying. To the bain, and I be acquaintance 25th December. And was an so be ari. And see a new baby acquired in the nation and I could see. And the doctors Zanetor Rawlings, or TC moi, or course, say a year the aftermath of a and so a toy or visit a year or donor, it was circle, close to circle. Sounds so bar around the Paloma Hotel. On the Paloma Chihona and Swobidaho. It's young court na go share Dr. Zanetor Rawlings and a visit and in some of the 2 on site with a project I must start here cost kranga cry or a year sa in soon Paloma Chihona. Young go share video no yebeba here.
So we're in Asylum Down at the moment with the engineers and the Director of Works from the Ministry of Works and Housing, as well as with the contractor. And we've had some heavy rains in the last week. If you notice, there's a huge amount of erosion that has happened over here. Last week, Tuesday, we had quite a heavy downpour, and when I came around that night, this was not the case. And now, since Wednesday, this is what has happened, this level of erosion, which means that it's putting the residents at risk. It also puts at risk the electricity poles, which means that we're risking either electric fires or some kind of injury to residents. And so the engineers are here with the Director of Works, and I think they're trying to see how to resolve this issue as quickly as possible to stop the level of erosion that's happening, because it's become a real health hazard, a safety hazard for those in the area, as well as it means that the scope of work is now a little more than planned because of what has happened with the erosion here. Earlier on, we were in Odona as well, the Odona garages, as well as around the Odona market, to see the level of flooding, the level of silting of the Odo channel, as well as the works that are happening over there. A lot of discussions are happening around the issue of open drains versus closed drains. The problem is when you have a covered drain and you have solid debris coming from upstream, it almost defeats the purpose, because we then, who are downstream from all where the solid waste is coming from, we become the victims of flooding as a result of the volume, the capacity being reduced within the culverts, which means that we end up with water overflowing and people's homes and workplaces getting flooded. And so this is just part of making sure that we're bringing attention to the seriousness of what's happening in the constituency, so it's addressed in a timely fashion.
And Dr. Zanetor Rawlings and I in cancer or did some tuja at the sites of a year. Some of a year the dangers are a year the flood no put into in that particular area within Asylum Down, stretch in Shona from Etrakwanim into Asylum Down. Now, when or Samson, Mr. Ebenezer Mark Tete, on also a Ministry of Works and Housing, or no essential core sites bio echo inspect I mean how best they can resolve that particular incident now, and I say erosion now echo so yes and someone already told you about how they can be able to resolve that particular damages now echo so with the flooding and someone almost already told you
completely eroded. And people's homes, you know.
Araco. Fast, we need you.
Yes.
You are the consultant, so we need you.
So we're currently in Asylum Down now, which is part of this whole project. And last week we had some flooding in the constituency. and there wasn't this level of erosion at the time. So we're here with the Director of Works from the Ministry of Works and Housing, as well as the engineer and the consultant, to let us have an understanding of what's going on here, because it's becoming a hazard to the residents, because this level of erosion is actually going to people's homes now. The road is totally
very fast. This stretch.
yeah.
No, last time.
And this exactly. No, it wasn't, because I was here last. Was it Thursday or so?
We're here Wednesday.
The day it rained, I came that evening.
That would be
Tuesday. Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah, it was Tuesday night I came over here, and it wasn't like this. Oh, wait a minute. There was this bridge as well. People are still using it, but I'm concerned about the structural integrity. Yeah, given the level of erosion that's happening around it, will it be fine?
The issue is once we demolish, there's no this thing, and the drain here will be covered.
Yes.
So ask the contractor to quickly do something here, cover it.
It will be covered?
Yes, yes.
No, the volume of waste that comes from that side. Every time it rains, we have like a whole island of solid waste floating from here, and it goes all the way down there. So if you cover it,
So I think, Madam, now the collection of the debris will have to be
upstream.
at the other section, so that here will be safe. So I think maybe
if you can't make sure they're collecting it, we're going to have a problem.
Well, just after the road, the debris are just after the road.
It's terrible.
That's the right thing. Whether trucks come to dump.
But we thought through all this in the design. So then we came up to say, apparently they were suggesting we should put a screen.
Yeah.
Now when we put the screen, what happened is that it trapped debris, will be flooding upstream. So then we said, okay. Okay, so then we should allow everything to flow through to where we'll be siting the sand trap. So when it runs through, it gets there, it will go and settle, then we collect it from there. We had that thought, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So contractor.
But, I mean, we
asked to do something around this. Before we started doing and it started raining. Where did you start from? See, we started piling up the boulders over there. That tree, what you don't get is that vehicles cannot come here. So you have to take the excavator to go and pick the materials one after the other and then bring them. And like I said, that place, the vehicle cannot even try there. But I can assure you that if we have this tooth of this rain, that fence will go.
let them stop where the erosion starts.
The whole side sloping now was there. The whole side sloping now was there. That's how we started from there. So it was yesterday's rain that started the erosion from this part to the
I think we know to start from. They don't want to go. So you see where they've started from.
Yeah.
You should start piling that from.
Now that we start working back, now that the rain of yesterday has taken away that food. But as I yesterday, this whole place was still in that. So the next rain, we tell that friends will go to the building. You see the high tension. You see where it is. And we did the relocation. Contractor.
This is dangerous.
This is not us. This is the effect of the rain. It has nothing to do with it.
And now it's making the water pass elsewhere.
Yes, so that was the initial plan. Before, this is the working area. This is where we are supposed to work. So before you can work within this area, you have to redirect So it was the rain that actually broke the diversion that we did, and then had to find another way through here. So the initial diversion that we did, it was still here, and this whole place was okay. So we've actually done excavation here. We've actually done blinding here at this point.
So what now?
We are just
No, we need to safeguard here.
Yes,
That's
it's
That's the first we need to do now. We should. We need to
Can
get
it be
it
done today?
protected.
Because if this is less than 24 hours old, then
Unfortunately, when it rains, the ground gets soggy. We can't
Yeah.
control it by ourselves. And then again, the other side over there.
But Ben,
there's
when the
rain
truck,
forecast for the next 24 hours.
when the truck assists that side and dumps it there, then they start moving backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, they can start doing it backward, pushing it backward. So they safeguard it. Okay. I mean, we need to do that.
We can start this from here. Like we were saying, as of yesterday, all these things didn't exist. After yesterday, all this didn't exist.
Because the
Just
next
happened
rain,
because of
I'm
the
telling
effects.
you, this
So
is
now that it
what
has happened, this is when we now have to act on the action of the rain. Because as of yesterday, there was the side slopes from the trapezoidal drain all fixed and intact as of yesterday. That's how we started from where we started even building up from.
But not careful to even affect the AC.
That's what I'm. But you know, last week on Tuesday, it affected the pole there. There were sparks and the lights were
Relocated. It's a relocated pole.
But we have to alert them again that so that even if it was, it is not safe.
James,
This will cause a huge problem if